Thanks for watching my cover. I've had so many people ask me when I'm going to start recreating In Utero tones, and I've always been saying that I would start once I finished every song on Nevermind. Well, I just got this amazing Echo Flanger clone, and there was no way I couldn't not dive right into radio-friendly unit shifter with it, one of Nirvana's best songs. There's a lot of debate and speculation regarding what Kurt used to record In Utero. Let's go over what verified info we have from the people who were there, and then I'll go over what I used and my settings. The following info is from Steve Albini himself, from his Reddit AMA. For his amp, it's well known that Kurt used a Fender quad reverb that had 3 broken tubes. Albini also mentions that a Randall was used, and that they tried out his Mesa Boogie preamp and power amp that he used for his live rig, but that it sounded awful, so they didn't end up using it. I used my Fender Tone Master Twin Reverb. These are my amp settings. For pedals, Albini said that he only saw Kurt use regular commercial pedals, aside from the mythical Pedal X that was made by Steve's friend. For the regular pedals, we can speculate from what Kurt was known to have had at the time that he brought his DS2, Sansamp, small clone, and according to Ernie Bailey's website kurtsequipment.com, he also had Ernie's Polychorus and Kurt had his own Echo Flanger. I am using my Sansamp Classic and my new Dandy Horse Echo Flanger clone. I've always dreamed of owning an Echo Flanger, but I'm not in a place to drop that kind of money on a vintage pedal. This clone is really convenient, as it is slightly smaller and also runs on 9-volt power, plus it sounds absolutely brilliant and completely passes for the Echo Flanger. These are my pedal settings. For guitars, Albini has said that Kurt used his competition Mustang, his Jaguar, a Univox High Flier, a custom Jaguar Mustang hybrid, and Albini's own Valenio aluminum guitar, which Kurt himself said was used on Very Ape. It's safe to say that the hybrid is the Farrington, as that fits with the timeline and the Jag-Stang does not. Kurt's Stella was also used for the acoustic tracks. I am using my Eastwood High Flyer Phase 4. It's Eastwood's replica of the guitar that was used in the Heart-Shaped Box music video. I at first tried to dial this in with my Jaguar, but it just wasn't working. It all clicked though when I tried it with my High Flyer. Now, I am not trying to say that Kurt 100% used his High Flyer on this song. I'm just saying that for my setup, my High Flyer nailed it. I am happy to share that there's absolutely no post-processing going on. The only thing I did to my guitars in my audio software is pan them left and right. So if you use the exact same setup as I did with these settings, you'll 100% replicate this sound. I've noticed that I've been getting some criticism over what I do processing-wise. It's funny, because I only do that for Nevermind Studio Tones, an album that is unapologetically produced and has a lot going on in the mix. I don't do any processing for Bleach Studio Tones or any of the live tones that I have posted. So I guess I'm sorry for using processing on songs that have a lot of processing. I hope this radio-friendly unit shifter tone that's literally just my guitar, pedals, and amp is more satisfying. To be blunt though, I've never really been into the studio guitar tone of this song. I have gotten more of an appreciation for it after trying to recreate it. It is like a fun, garagey punk tone, but I personally think the live In Utero tour tone that Kurt used completely obliterates it and makes this song heavier and more sinister. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Nirvana Guitars, and subscribe and check out my other Nirvana Gear videos right here on YouTube.